You guys, hi. I'm having one heck of a morning. How's everybody else's morning going? My goodness. This is like crazy town. How's everybody doing? I can't stop laughing at myself. You know when you just get in one of those moods and you literally cannot stop laughing at yourself? Yeah, I can't stop laughing. I'm like, don't worry. I legit, where is the camera? Burnt my wrist. I burnt my wrist. I spilled chocolate all over me. It luckily came out fast. I mean, this is like crazy morning. Anyways, hi guys. Okay. Hi, hey. Okay, so I'm gonna get this thing. This thing's already going super fast. Man, I love this thing. Okay. I know, I totally burnt myself. I mean, how is this happening? We missed my kid's bus in my exercise class already. Is there something in the air? Because I can feel it. You know, you just feel one of those days. I can't stop laughing. I'm like, I feel like my whole day is going to go like this. Okay, so I'm sorry. I've missed the bus many times too. It's so annoying. Okay, this is the chocolate Victorian tart. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not exaggerating. You are not gonna believe this if you have never had it, okay? I get this question a lot, so I wanna explain this. We have a fruit tart and we have a chocolate tart. They're completely different. Like, do not use the fruit tart crust for the chocolate tart. Don't switch those because they're completely and totally different, okay? So I wanna show you how to make this chocolate tart because it can be a little temperamental. Like, if you do not do the crust exactly right, and if you don't get it up on the sides completely right, your tart is gonna do what I just did this morning. So I'm not perfect every time, but it is funny. So these are my tricks, okay? So let me try to back it up for a minute. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna try, you can ask any questions along the way, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, first off, I will link you to these bowls, but they're my new absolute favorite. My friend Darcy told me to get them. Darcy doesn't have an Instagram, but anyway, she told me to get these because her sister bought the really expensive ones from Williams-Sonoma. And she goes, I'm not kidding, these Costco ones are just as good. They come in 3 different sizes. I'm gonna show you just really fast. These are the 3 different sizes. So this is the big one, comes in a set of 3. They're $39, and I'm so into copper. Copper is so in right now for your kitchen. And normally I have to say I don't love metal mixing bowls, but I've loved them. And my mom also got them too, and she is loving them. They're $39. You can't buy them at a Costco though. I will post the link after this because you guys need these. I seriously am loving them. And I put some little open shelves up in my kitchen and I have them setting out. Anyways, I love them. You need to get them. So I'll link them to them after this live. Okay, so you're going to add the full amount of flour. I have some dough done, but I wanna show you exactly how I do the dough and the tricks to it because I've done it so many times. But like today, I messed up. How funny is that? Okay, so you're gonna add 1.5 cups of flour. You're gonna add 1 teaspoon. Come here, get out of the camera. I'm sorry. Okay, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then you're gonna do 1/8 teaspoon of salt, our French salt. Oh no, is this, I missed a couple of questions. Is this in one of the books? Yep, it's in book number 2. It's on page 309. It's amazing. Okay, so we've added our salt, our sugar, and our flour. That's it. Now, when I've told you before that quality of everything is going to change the taste of your stuff, I know this can be expensive, But there's the Kerrygold and all that that's amazing, and it's super expensive. But yes, it does make the taste crazy different. But if you can afford Land O'Lakes butter, this is going to change your life. When I see it on sale, we will stock up, and you can freeze your butter. But the difference of the Land O'Lakes butter is incredible, incredible. I can't believe the difference of my cookies, my tart, everything. So this is the next best compared to the way expensive. I've quit really buying the Costco butter. I only buy, well, I guess I shouldn't say I totally quit. I will buy the Costco butter if I use for my cooking, but for my baking, you've got to buy this butter. It's going to change your life. And our bread with the Land O'Lakes butter is totally different too. Do you like that better than the Kerrygold? No, not necessarily, but the Kerrygold is just expensive. It's very expensive, and this has become our new favorite. My mom just decided to start using it again. Well, I mean, not just, but I guess but she's been doing it. It's amazing, so you need to buy it. Made the Tuscany style pizzas last night and the sugar cookie bars. My kids said it was the best pizza they've ever had. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. See? We're going to keep doing pizza till everybody has the courage. Okay, so your butter needs to be cold, okay? And I actually, my answers to this are actually going to answer your questions for the, oh, my mom just was texting me, for the, gosh, why can't I think? The apple crisp, these same tips will go for the apple crisp. Okay, so you have 2 sticks of butter. They need to be cold, all right? So you're just gonna take like a little paring knife, and you're just gonna cut it into little pieces. I made the banana bread from the first book yesterday and was fantastic. Ooh, I love that banana bread. Oh, yum. You guys, honestly, there's hardly any recipe I don't like. So I know I'm always saying, this is so yummy, this is so delicious. It's because it is, it is. Okay, so you're just gonna cut these up into small pieces, but I wanna show you my trick to what I do, okay? So just try to cut them small. They don't need to be tiny, but they just need to be kind of cut up. Okay, I don't know why, but when I get kind of nervous, I get kind of a runny nose. We're making the chocolate Victorian tart. That is what we are making right now. So we have all of our ingredients in here. You're cutting up your butter, but I want to show you the consistency that is serious key. And then I'm going to give you a couple of my other tips. This is why I wanted to show this. So we actually talked about doing the fondue for Valentine's Day. And I wanted to explain something more about Valentine's Day. Did you know that the most romantic thing that you can do is actually share your food? It's actually the most romantic personal thing that you can do with your loved one. And I thought that was really interesting because I always make my husband share no matter where we go. And doesn't mean that he's always like the most full after it, but you don't want to stuff yourself crazy. So I always make him share. So I guess we're super romantic. We're definitely not a couple that is ever like affectionate in public. We are not one of those people. I'm always like, oh no, you're touching me. Oh no, like it's really weird for me. I know I'm weird, but it's so funny because when they said that it's actually so romantic when you share your food. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm romantic because I share my food with my husband. But anyway, so that's really interesting. I just heard that. It's the most romantic thing that you can do. So the fondue is going to be super romantic for your Valentine's Day. And this tart is gonna go insane with it. Okay, so we have it cut up right into our flour and everything. Now this is what you need. You need ice cold water. It needs to be sitting for at least a minute with your ice cubes. You want this super cold. So you're gonna add 3 tablespoons at a time, which That's 3, but that's 4. Okay, now you can use your pastry blender thing. I don't love this thing. I have to say, I don't know why. It's hard for me. I mean, I use it, but I'm more of a hand. So make sure your hands are clean, but I want to show you the difference. You want it to become crumbly. This is just like on the apple crisp. You want it to be like a, how do I explain it? Not like a blue cheese. Does she even say the way she does? Like coarse crumbs. You just want your butter to become not all the way, like not completely into your dough. I'm not a professional chef, so I don't know the professional terms, but you want it just to become crumbly. So, okay, that wasn't enough. And when it starts coming together, that's when you know it's done. This is not coming together, so we're gonna keep adding. So don't worry about how much the water says on the recipe. Just do it to you. Flour, weather, just like I tell you, everything is different. So you're just gonna kind of keep rubbing the butter into the flour, and then you're gonna continue to add the water. Do you guys have a question so far? I don't know if I mixed the butter totally all the way. If you didn't feel like you made the butter like into crumbly before you added the water, you can always knead it on the counter for a minute and you'll see, I'll show you. It will turn it into it more too. So I probably should have mixed it a little more, but this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. We're just having one of those days. But this tart needs to sit up in your fridge for at least 4 hours. And then I'm gonna show you how to make the sauce really fast. This makes 2 crusts. So if you wanna make 2, you can make 2. But I really wanna talk to you next about my tart pan, why I love my tart pan so much, and then I wanna talk about a couple of other things. But I hope you understood the butter part, because you guys, I'm so out of it. I really didn't blend the butter enough before I did that. Is that not funny? I'm out of it. Oh no, let's answer your questions. Can you make the fondue in a crock pot or something other than a fondue pot? Yes, you totally can. I don't have a fondue pot, so I actually did it in my Le Creuset. It's just that you're gonna have to heat it up. It's going to, it's going to harden faster. The fondue pot will keep it hot. And so, but the crock pot would. Yeah, so yeah, you can do it in the crock pot, of course. Okay, what did you say? Do you keep your butter cubes in your fridge or freezer? I keep them in the fridge. You just need them chilled. You just need them chilled. So, you don't want them frozen. No, you don't want them frozen. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing this until it starts coming together. I honestly didn't do my butter enough, but it's gonna be okay, I'll show you. But you want your butter, just crumble it with your hands until it becomes just crumbly. If that makes any sense. I'm probably saying the wrong words. And then this is just why I like to do this by hand. I like to do most breads by hand because you get a feel. You get a feel for it. You know exactly, okay, this needs more water. You know, this needs more flour, but you're not gonna add more flour to this. Do not add more flour. And it might seem a little stiff at first because my butter I didn't totally do it right. I don't know what I was thinking, but I will show you how you can make it soft, okay? So the dough is coming together. I think it's a lot like a pie dough. The crust for our fruit tart is so soft and you can't ruin it. This you kind of can. So you need to be careful, okay? So that was enough water. I don't know how much I used. I don't even look at that. Just add 3 tablespoons at a time until it's perfect, okay? So then you're just gonna kind of dust your counter with some flour and then we're going to knead, okay? We're gonna knead it until it becomes soft. Now if your dough seems way too hard, like you can't even mold it or knead it or anything, then start over. Just like the other dough. But this is gonna be good. Don't put too much flour in it. Just keep doing a dusting. Can you see this? Yeah, it's in book number 2, under desserts. So look at this. This has become an insane dough. Insane. Okay, so we've kneaded it enough. I didn't totally make my butter into crumbles. So make sure you really do that, okay? So make sure to do that next time. Okay, so this is good. It's a lot like a pie dough, like I said. You want it pliable, you want it soft, but it's a little bit of a little bit of a harder dough. It's like a pie dough, okay? If your dough is just so hard, like I said, another good trick is put it under a bowl. Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that? If you just put this and put a bowl on top of it, and let your dough sit for a minute, it actually will become softer when you do that. Does your butter soften as you do that? It does. And like I said, I needed to mix it a little more. I didn't do a very good job of that this time. You guys, I get a little nervous. I mean, these are kind of scary. So, and now the baby's crying, of course. Okay. Yeah. I do. Okay, see? Okay, I know. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about really fast. Sorry, I just got distracted. Okay, so you need to buy a Tart pan. If you do not have one, go now. You have to have one. I use this thing all the time. On my baguette pan, I tell you, you can buy from anywhere. My absolute favorite is from Sur La Table. It's the best one. I have bought cheaper ones. I don't even know what brand this is. I will try to find the link if you really want this one. It's a little more expensive, but it's the only one that seriously works. Like I said, I've bought a cheap one before. It sticks. It doesn't matter what I put in the pan. It's not been quality. This you need to buy. And I love that it has the 2-part, that you can actually take it out. Some of the Tart pans don't, which is totally fine. But for me, I like this. I like both. I like both, the 2-part. Then the other thing that I love, that I think works the absolute best, is, have you ever tried the pan with the baking flour? Have you ever tried it? I only use this for my cakes, the tart, and other things like that, but it's insane. I give it a good spray, but you will not believe how your cakes and everything will not come out of this. And I mean, this one's brand new, so it really came out. But this is my absolute favorite. I use this all the time. Okay, that's a little crazy. I mean, this is brand new, so it's a little crazy. But this is insane. It will never not stick. So, okay, let me show you the next thing. So, if you don't have a scale, it's totally fine, but I feel like in this recipe, it's best to get it even as you can, because you need it. You need to have good enough of the dough to go up on the sides. If you don't have a good amount of it going up on the sides, I'll show you what happened to me today. I thought I was okay on one of them, and once you pour your chocolate mixture into it, it spills over. It's a huge bummer. I tried to get that bouillon squeeze from Costco yesterday. Ours doesn't carry it. Oh, every Costco's so different. I'm sorry. You don't have to have it. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but I like it. Okay, so this is dough that I did this morning because I already made one, and I'll show you. So you're going to take your other, and I actually did put it on my scale. I wanted it to be as even as I could. So now you're gonna take it. You can use also your French rolling pin, but I have to say, I bought this at World Market. If you guys can't tell, we're obsessed with World Market. But this marble rolling pin is amazing for pastries. It doesn't stick like it does on your wood for your pastry. Do you see how smooth this does? It's unbelievable. I love this marble rolling pin for pies and the pastries just like this. So you're gonna just roll it out, okay? Try to get it to the size of your tart pan. Sorry, what did you just say? Are you gonna save this live on your Insta stories? Yes, I will. I will save it. Sometimes it doesn't save my hair, but I'm gonna save it, yeah. Okay, so now you're gonna take your pan. Can you see at all? I don't wanna turn off the comments. I know some of you want me to do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I'm all alone. Okay, I almost think it's a little better when you roll it a little bigger than the tart pan, and this is why. Can you see? Because you're giving your sides an extra layer. So did you just see, how do I really show this? I'll pull it up. Oh no. Do you see how I'm folding? I'm making a thicker crust on the sides, and I really do think it helps, because when it's too thin on your sides, I'll show you what happened to mine. It won't hold up as well, and then once you pour the chocolate, it runs out. It runs out. So I think it's almost a little best to roll it a little bigger than your pan, then just fold it back and make it a thicker crust layer, if that makes any sense. And then just push it into the other of your dough. It really does save you. And you've got to make sure that every side is a decent thickness, because if you don't, you're going to take your pan out, and I promise you, you're going to have one side, if it's not high and kind of thick on the sides, like try to as much as you can. I'm trying to explain it because it's happened to me too many times, but when you take it out, it's not super thick on the one side, and then the chocolate, it runs out. It's crazy. I'm trying to show you. I'll show you when I get the one out of the fridge. So this is perfect. Now don't do it too thin. Don't roll it so thin that it's way bigger than your pan. I'm not saying that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit so that you can fold it over, and then you just can make the sides thicker, okay? So this is a great crust. This is fabulous, okay? Do you see this? Any questions on that? Sometimes when I explain what I'm trying to say, it's pretty funny. I can't even explain it. I can't even explain it. Okay, so then every oven is super different, right? This is supposed to cook at 400 for 25 minutes. Mine cooked a lot faster, so just watch it. I do it until it's lightly brown, and then I take it out. But for the first 15 minutes or so, you want to bake a pie plate on top of it, and then you remove it off, okay? So you're gonna get your pie plate, and you're gonna spray some Pam so it doesn't stick, and then I'm gonna cook it like this. Because this crust rises, so it actually is gonna keep it down. Then you take it off, and then you put it back in the oven until it's light brown. Does this make sense, you guys? I'll put it in my oven. Did anybody understand that? I still have my pizza stone in here. So you're just gonna put it in. You're just gonna put it in. My pizza stone's in there. 400, so I'm gonna have it for 15 minutes with the pie plate on, and then I'm gonna take the pie plate off. And it tells you that in the recipe, but make sure you do that because, like I said, it totally rises in the oven. Does that make sense? I just want you to be careful because I want to show you, great idea, because I have never had beans or the pie weights. Oh yeah, so you put the pie plate on top of it. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the end product. This hasn't been in the fridge long enough, but I'm gonna show you something. Looky look, look at my chocolate tart. Don't worry, it overflowed a little bit. So I want to show you what I'm talking about. See how this side, look how it overflowed. I could be just showing you the pretty part, but I'm showing you the real part that happened. I didn't do it high enough on this one little side and it overflowed. So you have to be careful on your sides. You've got to really have it going up, because I'm not kidding. You'll take it out and you're gonna have what happened to me, but it's okay. Look what happened. We fixed it. It's totally fine. I just cleaned it up some. So you gotta keep this in the fridge for at least 4 hours before you serve it. And then look what is so unbelievable. Where's my salt grinder? Our French salt, you're gonna go like this. Let me back it up again, this thing. But I'll show you just really fast how you do the topping. Look, you're gonna sprinkle our salt on the top. It's so good. It's so good. I will show you later when it's set up more. I can't take a bite of it right now because it's gonna overflow everywhere. I need to put it back in the fridge, but I just wanted to show you really fast. I'll take a picture and I'll show you how to do it. The the filling, let me put this back in the fridge. The filling is very, very, very easy. All you need is some chocolate chips. If you want to buy way good quality, like the Ghirardelli chocolate chips, you totally can. But you guys, I love the Toll House. I was like, what am I trying to say? I love this. I buy this from Costco. I really do think these chocolate chips are amazing. I think it's amazing. I think the price is amazing. But you can buy the Ghirardelli if you want to, but I really like these. So you have 1 cup, and then I'm just gonna show you really fast over here what you do. Okay, so I have my induction thing. This thing is amazing. So you just, until it's smooth, you're going to mix some sugar and some chocolate chips, and then you're going to add 2 cups of heavy cream. So this is totally smooth. I forgot the heavy cream. Hold on. You okay? Then this is 2 cups of heavy cream. What do you salt it like that or wait until it's set all the way? Well, you would wait until it's set all the way, but mine was already kind of getting set up. It's been in there for probably almost an hour, so I just wanted to show you. But yeah, of course, don't do that until it's set all the way. So once your chocolate and your sugar is smooth, this is 2 cups. You're gonna add 2 cups of heavy cream, and then until it's smooth, and you want it the consistency of heavy cream, so it takes about 5 to 10 minutes of mixing until it's totally smooth. And then if you want to speed up the process, you do not put this in your tart until it's totally cool. If you want to speed up the process, you can put it in the fridge, and that's totally fine that way too. I wouldn't do the freezer. Well, I guess if you do it for a little short time. But if you want to speed up the process, put this in the fridge to have it cool faster. And then, yeah. So do you see how simple and easy this is? You put in the fridge or freezer. Sorry, didn't hear you. Put in the fridge. Put in the fridge. And put the tart in the fridge. But it's unbelievable. Are there any other questions? I hope that made sense, but my favorite things that I wanted to show you about it is my tart pan. I love, love, love my tart pan. And I need to honestly buy 2. The good thing about this tart is it's so hot that it actually will slide off. So if you're careful, that's how I got this lovely burn today. I wasn't being careful. I wanted to take it out. I wanted to take it out of the layer, you know, and just have it on the bottom and slide it off, and it slid onto my wrist and burnt me. I've never done that. So my finished tart, yes, put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. Yes, for at least 4 hours. Anyways, do you have any other questions? So my favorite things, I love this baking with Pam. If not, you can do the Crisco and flour way, or you can use butter. But I'm telling you, nothing is ever going to stick if you use this. I love my copper mixing bowls, like love. Thank you, Darcy, if she's watching. I love them. And really, I can't say it enough, quality butter on your baked goods is going to make a world of a difference. Try it on your next batch of cookies. Try it on something, you won't believe it. And then, I don't know, I really do like this rolling pin, but you don't have to have it. You don't have to have a pastry rolling pin. I just bought it for prettiness, but it actually does work. And then, just like the apple crisp, do it with your hands even. Get a really good crumbly texture, then add the water. It's really great. Where did you get your copper mixing bowls? So they are from Costco. I'm going to give you the link. After this, I will give you the link to them. They're fabulous. They're $39. Do you serve from the fridge, or once it sets up, it can sit out? It can totally set out. Oh, that's my other favorite thing. Hold on. Hold on. You can serve, you can have it set out. You can have it set out once it's set out. But I get asked this all the time. Look at my cake stand. Look at my dirty hands, but look at this cake stand. It is my baby. Honestly, I've never bought a really nice cake stand, and I bought this one. It's heavy duty. It's beautiful. It's a showstopper. Every time I ever have anything out on this, people ask me, and you know what's so funny is I have actually seen a lot of bloggers have this. I thought, oh, whoa, cool. I guess I was cool. It's called, you get it at horchow.com. They have a pink color. They have a green color. They have this white color. It's called like milky glass. You guys, it's my favorite thing. If it ever broke, I would bawl my eyes out and I would have to buy another one because it's a showstopper. It's a showstopper. That was the other thing I wanted to show you. I love this thing. I love it. I love it. So sorry that has to sit up. Anyways, made by Musher, I say everything wrong. I collect them from Orson Gigi. Oh, really? They're at Orson Gigi too? Wow. I didn't know that. Orson Gigi has it all in Utah. You guys are so lucky. I moved away from Utah and I don't have a store like that. I have to go there when I, come to visit. Anyways, I love that too. Whoa, we're super close. Okay, any other questions? I'm gonna do a poll. What do we want to see tomorrow? Do you want pizza again or do you want a bread? Because we are getting new followers, so I don't know if you want pizza again. I don't know what you guys want. How much did the cake stand cost? Well, I think if you buy for the first time off their website, they give you a 10 or 20% off coupon. I believe it was like 60 something. So it's a little more expensive, but it's amazing. It's a showstopper. It's a showstopper, I promise you. And I've had it for probably 4 years, and I'm still not sick of it. What kind of bread would you do? I don't know. Which one do you want to see? Friday, I'm always going to do pizza or bread. Always. It cut out. Where did you get it? At horchow.com. Horchow.com. Artisan bread or pizza, but artisan. Okay. Well, maybe I'll take a poll vote and we'll see what everybody would like to see. Where are your boards from behind you? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's fun to talk about. So if you live in Utah, then you're lucky. This one and this one is from Sun River. It's a store down in Provo, Utah. It's Sun River. Those are so inexpensive. This one I got in Germany. So this one, when I went to go visit my mom, but I couldn't believe the prices there. But this and this, there's a million different sizes. Go to Sun River in Provo. You won't believe how cheap they are. I love them. But I have a million cutting boards. I sometimes have them out. I sometimes don't. I use them for my pizza. I've got massive round ones. My dream is to start selling them. on our website because we're such breadboard fanatics. But if you know Mrs. Calls too, I got this one from Mrs. Calls, and I love it. That shop up in Heber. I have a million different ones. I love to serve everything on them. I love to serve my pizza. I love to serve my breads. And I love them for decor too. I love them for decor. How do you clean your pizza peel? First time owning one. Your pizza peel just in the sink with hot water. Hot water. Yeah, just it totally comes clean. I would love that. I would love what? I missed that. You like wood cutting boards best? Yes. Yes. Love. Love. I love them for decor. I love them to serve. Yes. Yes, I love them. What size is that Tart pan? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Oh no, maybe a 14. Oh no, I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll get back to you. Oh, selling the boards, you would love that. Yeah, me too. I'm telling everybody to go to all these shops, and I'm like, I want my own breadboards to sell because I love them. Our family is obsessed. The recipe says 11 by 1. Oh, look at you reading the recipe more than me. I wonder if okay, well maybe mine is that. Look at you reading that recipe. Whoa, I get so close. I think it is yours is an 11-inch, Kristen. Maybe mine is an 11-inch. It has to be because this recipe works. So I guess it is an 11-inch. I'm pretty sure that it's 11. Tomorrow I'm attempting to expand family pizza night to my son and his teenage friends. Going to attempt baking crust off. Thanks for teaching this. Oh yeah, that's amazing. You're gonna love that. Saves so much time. So much time. Okay, finally got brave and made the artisan bread. My boys loved it that I made homemade bread. Isn't homemade bread just like love language for everybody? I'm so proud of you. Wasn't it so easy? It should be because the 9-inch pie plate fits around it with some room. Yeah, you're totally right. I wish it said on the bottom of it. It's got to be an 11 then. I'm glad everybody said that. And thanks, Kristen, for saying that. What Mexican market did you go to? I know I always say this, but I'm new. I mean, I've lived in Denver for a couple of years, but it takes years to figure out where you are. So my husband, do you live in Colorado? Oh, who is that? Oh, I think I know who that is. That's Kelly. Kelly texts me. Chris found it. My husband found a Mexican market that was like 20 minutes away, and it's really great. What pizza crust do you use for the baking it off and how long on each side? It doesn't matter, any of the pizza crust. We only have 2 pizza crust recipes, and you can use either. And 30 seconds on each side. 30 seconds on each side. That's key. It's really fast. Just flip it over. I've got to get this up. Which of your cookbooks is the artisan bread in? It's in book number 2. So this has been in there for like 15 minutes. And I'll show you what happens. See? I'll show you. So see how it goes up? And sometimes you might have to push it down a little bit. Like this. But see how it goes up? So that's why the pie plate keeps it down. And then we're just going to bake it a little longer. It's not done. But I think mine's only going to need another 10 minutes. But my chocolate's not going to overflow this time because I did the sides enough. You will have so... Okay, whoa, okay. Do they have a Mexican market in Utah? Yes. Heber does, Casey. There's Mexican markets everywhere. You won't believe it. If you really look, you can get them everywhere. There's like, I think 2 in Heber. I think there's 2 in Heber, Utah. The artisan bread is in book number 2. Did I answer you? You will have so much fun. I did this a few weeks ago. Bake them off. And the teens, parchment paper, had their name in it. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, it saves so much time. Do they know when so they would know when there was done? Oh no, what did you say? What does that mean? Do you always keep your pizza stone in the oven? No, but I was making that artisan bread the other night and I forgot to take it out. What did you get at the Mexican market? I missed that. So I got the meat for tonight. I'll show you. I got the meat. I'm making carne asada tacos to die for. So I went and got the meat. I just went in there and I asked for the marinated meat that I wanted, and that's what they gave me. It's unbelievable. These carne asada tacos are going to be amazing, but you've got to go to a Mexican market. You'll find one around you. They're everywhere. I miss it. What are people looking for at the Mexican market? The meat for tonight. The meat for the carne asada tacos. Ooh, they're so good. They're so good. Look at all this dough on my hands. That's what they're looking for. Ranchero Markets is a good one in Utah, and it's so cheap. There's one in Heber on Maine. Yeah, there's so many everywhere. How about a fun king cake / bread tutorial tomorrow? Ooh, that's fun in New Orleans. All right. I looked on Sur La Table, and if you have the 11 pan, it's 30. Okay, yeah. It's got to be the 11. I'm sure Orson Gigi does have a nice one. I would just make sure it's got the removable part. Those are the only ones that I like. And Sur La Table, it's my favorite. It's so good. Any Mexican market will have it. That's right. There is also delish carne asada meat at Costco. Oh, great to know. Okay, yes, the meat is different there. I am in Denver, and there are a ton. Which one did you go to? I would have to ask my husband. He was down by it, so I said, hey, pick it up for me. I would have to ask, but he said it was a really good one. So maybe DM me, and I'll ask him which one. I don't know which one he went to. Okay, are we good? Oh, no, my sauce now. I forget about stuff. Are we good, you guys? Are we good? Oh, the other thing about the tacos, I'm really sad. Have you ever seen the corn tortillas that have the street? It says street tacos. You have to buy those. I don't know what I was thinking. I bought the wrong ones. These are totally fine, but I love when I really make this carne asada and you make it like a legit street taco. Buy the street taco tortillas. They're unbelievable. Mosher cake costs down at Crate and Barrel. How much is it on Crate and Barrel? I just had always bought it at Horchow. Anyways, I will link it all. I'm just gonna be linking all day. I'm gonna link you the bowls. I'm gonna link you the cake stand. We're just gonna link all day. Anyways, I hope you make this tart, and I hope you tried the fondue. The recipe's on our website. It's gonna be really fun for Valentine's Day. This chocolate tart is really fun for Valentine's Day. And my mom has one other idea for dessert on Valentine's Day. So I might tell you that too. Anyways, I don't know. I'm out of it today. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for following. And just remember, I'm going to tell you this every video because I think it's very important to keep cooking. Your family is worth it. Your family is worth it. So keep cooking, try our recipes, make it fun, and have a wonderful day. I hope that tutorial made any sense. I hope it made sense. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. I'll be linking everything. Talk to you later.